You wanted to know why Tesla shares should explode in the next 7 trading days. Tesla is my top pick in the next 10 to 14 trading days for huge gains. The stock lost about 12% here. Because the Fed said they will hike the rates, this could be the great potential here for Tesla short-term investors or long-term investors to load up at those prices. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday because today is obviously Tesla Sundays, your favorite Tesla show on the whole internet. And make sure to subscribe and like, this would be highly appreciated. Those are the topics that we will dive into today. First, we will talk about the immense possibility of Tesla stock absolutely exploding towards the next 7 trading days, all right? Then we will talk about the big roadmap of Elon Musk and also the product roadmap and everything what is excited for Tesla in 2022. And then finally we will dive into the stock chart. So let's go. You clicked on this video because you wanted to know why Tesla shares should explode in the next 7 trading days. First, the 7 trading days are towards the 26th of January where the earnings will be released. And actually, Gary Black created a graphic or a calculation, an Excel file basically, okay, which gives us an idea what happened in the last 8 of 9 quarters, and the average gain towards the earnings from the day of the volumes release, from the day how many deliveries, which was on the 3rd of January this year. Usually the stock gained 19%. Now let's have a look what Tesla stock did until now. If we are opening now the Tesla shares here, you will see that from the 31st, because the volumes was announced on the 3rd or on the 2nd, so on the 3rd the stock gained already 13%. So the stock didn't move at all, okay, 0.7%, okay. So that means that we have a potential of 19% plus the positive surprise on the company earnings, which could give the stock even more gain. So all in all, I believe that Tesla is my top pick in the next, 10 to 14 trading days for huge gains, okay? Because think about it, statistics is one part of the stock market, expectations the other one, macro obviously is a big part, and macro did what we saw over the last couple of weeks, since we reached this high, the stock lost about 12% here, okay? Because of the macro, because the Fed said they will hike the rates, and also not only that, but they want to temper the money printing basically and the buying of bonds and so on. So this came as a surprise to many investors on Wall Street, and that gave the stock market, especially the growth stock, a little bit pushback. So this is actually what we are seeing right now, and this could be the great potential here for Tesla short-term investors or long-term investors to load up at those prices and then gain with the great earnings to come. So I think this is a super great opportunity. Let me know in the comments below, and let's dive into the next topic. So if you're thinking about 2022, it just started and the stock market is a little bit of volatile. Yes, I agree. And also it started for Tesla tremendously, right? We got the numbers, the delivery numbers, which were like much more than expected. And this will also give us a great movement into the Q4 earnings. However, though, the stock market is a forward-looking instrument, okay? So while people are focusing on the earnings, which is great because the earnings could be surprised, it's much more important what is after the earning. What is the future prediction of the companies? If the earnings were great and they say next few quarters will be catastrophic, then the stock will tank, okay? So Elon Musk will actually come on the call. You remember last call he wasn't attending because he said he will not attend every call. So hopefully by the 26th of January, he will jump on the call and explain the product map, which is fantastic, right? We will know more about when the Cybertruck will be released. We will know maybe a little bit more about the Tesla Roadster as well, and so on and so forth. So what you can be excited, let's have like a timeline here. So first we will dive into the January, which is like basically the mostly awaited factory opens in Austin, in Berlin. I think Berlin is the first one to open, but still, you know, I'm German, okay? And I know how Germany sometimes works. It's very bureaucracy, okay? So it might take a little bit longer for Berlin. They now got a test production running and so on. But what is really important with the German government is always paperwork. Do you get all the licenses and so on and so forth? I think that this is much faster in the US. But anyway, so in January, February, we should see those crazy new factories opening. Then the question is what comes next? And there's not really much of new products that you can expect from Tesla, except Elon Musk comes out with a huge surprise. But towards the end of this year, we should get the Cybertruck. Some people say, you know, it's more in the beginning of 2023, but I think the first will roll out this year, depending on the update of Elon Musk. Then there's the smaller car, right? And it's all depending the Model 2 or the Model Compact or however you want to call it. I think that the most important part here is the new battery development. We have seen the battery day. The new type of battery will change everything, and this is very important to keep this running towards the mid of this year and then implement this more into new products. So then obviously, you know, a new kind of product will be the Model Y in Austin, right? Or also in the Europe as well with Berlin. They will have some enhancement. Obviously, with every factory, as Elon Musk said, there will be enhancement to the products that they built there. So that's pretty much what is expected for 2022. But 7 more trading days and we will know much more, because then Elon Musk let us know what is really expected with the product roadmap in 2022 and beyond. All right, let's look into the stock chart of Tesla. And as you can see here, since the overall 20th of December low that was basically almost secured by the support level here at 886, we bounced off and reached almost a new all-time high at 1,200. Then we bounced back just below the 50 moving average, then bounced a little bit again up to 1,106 and bounced back down, and now on the way bouncing back. Question mark. What we haven't done this week was that we couldn't get over the 50 moving average, okay? This is the only negative thing that I can imagine here for the stock. But on the other side, having 7 trading days left to the big earnings, plus being just shortly below that, having also, usually you have Mondays opening, Monday is closed because it's a public holiday, it's a Martin Luther King Day. But starting on Tuesday, we could see, let's say, the weekend effect or the long weekend effect, which is usually that, you know, stocks are tending to be higher, especially if Friday was positive, then Monday or Tuesday then respectively will be positive as well. Okay, so this is the big chance here. And then once we cross the 50 moving average, then this should give us a push maybe to reach again 1,100, or over the next days even back to 1,200. So this is the big question mark here. Over the next couple of days, in terms of the RSI, we are just neutral, not too overbought, not too oversold. Short flow is, here just we have the December dates is very low as well. So this is quite funny, right? From one of the most shortest stock to be one of the less shorted stock. So that's quite yeah, destiny, right, for this great company. Other than that, you know, you see here since about what is it, beginning of June, mid of last year, we are kind of this beautiful uptrend here. You can see, you can draw it here actually, and you see that, you know, this could be also another support here to reach, let's say, towards the end of 2022, at least those levels of 1,200, 1,400, maybe something like that, right? So if you're going according to this trend, the minimum price, if the trend continues for Tesla, should be around 1,300, so new all-time high. But I guess, you know, considering that the volatility is very high always at Tesla and very news dependent, that we should see here much higher highs in the next couple of months.